When you love me, hold me and say you care. And what we have is
something a little different. Music is the key 37, live on location, downtown Santa Ana. KaoticBlaze and Daryle, my good homeboy, DJ U-Neek, with the Strictly Scratchy. Oh, Ray's got her little bop going on right there. We just wanted to do something a little different, start the show off, man. This show is going to be really cool. Of course, we're on location right now, so we're not doing everything the way that we normally would do. I'm missing a lot of elements, and it's all my fault. It's not Blaze's fault. But this is going to be a good show indeed. Blaze, how you been doing?
Good, man. Just packing up my things, getting ready to bounce. So it was kind of hard, deciding what records I was gonna choose for today. But yeah, we here, so I'm excited.
I'm very excited. He said, "Who goes first?" Here we go. I will go first. I'll make sure I go
It's
first.
always a debacle.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill it. We'll go ahead and kill that right now. I'm gonna go first, and we're doing things a little different again. We're in downtown Santa Ana right now, so I will go first. And since there really isn't any type of structure like how the show normally is, boys and girls, I'm getting ready to get us started with a little. We in there? Uh-oh. You. I'm getting ready to get us started with a little funk freak action here. Since we are in Santa Ana, I'm gonna give you something from Street Funk Volume 2. I'm gonna hold this up to the thing, and this is from an artist called Tom Noble. This is called "Keep Telling Me," and there's a bomb gospel sample inside of this that I want you guys to hear. I've really been on this record for a little second, and I've had the opportunity to get down here and actually get my hands on a couple of them. So maybe I might give one away later. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But up until then, I think it's time to play it. So here we go.
Take two.
Take two. Hold on, we're gonna start that thing fresh, y'all. Yeah. Bloopers happen. Players mess up too. There we go. Funk freak stuff up in this thing. This show is 100% interactive, so YouTube boys and girls, get us in the chat, bro. Hey, what's up, Marshall?
Yeah, that was funky.
Street Funk Volume 2. I want you guys to make sure you hit up the Funk Freak store. This is Tom Noble. Keep Telling Me. This is a bomb 45. It's available right now. Make sure you hit up the Funk Freaks and get this because it may not last too long after we just played it right here. Y'all know how it goes. So there it is. Oh, shout out to Alberto too. Big love to everybody checking in, man. We appreciate everybody for getting down with us. Young Blaze.
Yeah. All right.
What,
So
what do you?
today I'm gonna keep it kind of classic. You know what I'm saying? Cause My last
It's
show.
okay.
Well, we're gonna do what before the new year. Now we're gonna push it a little bit so I can get a little situated in Orlando.
Yeah. So what we're gonna
Yeah.
do, boys and girls, is this will be um I'll do best of. I'll put together some best of type situations. But since Blaze is leaving, and I really don't like want to interact with a lot of different people outside of my brother right here, I think we're gonna put this show on hold
He's like,
up
hey,
until the top of the year. So season 3 will start at the top of the year. So take it away, Blaze.
bam, bam. All right. With that being said, I've been in LA for 7 years, so this little 7 year time frame in my life is about to come to an end as I make a new journey in Orlando. So I kind of wanted to put some records together that are quintessential LA. Now, the first track I picked out of the four for this evening, they aren't necessarily from LA, but they formed here in LA, and in the 60s they were definitely the sound of Los Angeles and the future, and very influential to rock and roll. So with that, the Doors, this is actually their third album, Waiting for the Sun. And if you're familiar with this album, well, I'm just going to play. You guys already know the sample. We'll just keep it like that. My first selection from the Doors.
Come on. Love my girl. She looking good. Come on. One more. 5 to 1, baby. 1 in 5. No one here gets out alive now. You get yours, baby. I'll get mine. Gonna make it, baby, if we try. The old get old and the young get stronger. May take a week and it may take longer. They got the guns,
Jim
but
Morrison on the
we
lead.
got the numbers. Gonna win, yeah, we're taking over. Come on!
Take over the
Yeah.
Doors, 1968.
Yes, sir. You know that is my favorite all-time group ever. Ever.
Oh,
I
my bad.
watched
Hold
that
on. I cut myself off. I'm cutting you off too. I said the takeover. That's Jay Z's track that he sampled. This is actually 5 to 1. My bad. Okay, continue.
Yeah. That's my favorite group ever. And I love that group.
Ah,
I,
did
I
not
love
know that.
everything. I watch that movie once a month. I watch
Oh,
the movie.
word.
Yeah. I go around the different spots like, wow, Jim Morrison was here. I still do that to this day. Like I love Jim Morrison. You know he was high as hell when he made that music. But
Yo, you want to know some crazy shit? You could actually stay in his last residence in Hollywood, which is now a hotel, and they rent that room out. I stayed in that shit. There's like mad graffiti and tags and lyrics and poems and stuff all over the walls, all over the ceilings, all over the bathroom. Some next level shit. But yeah,
you have to tell me about this place now. I did not
yeah,
know that.
yes. I think
Okay.
it's called
You
St.
got to tell me
Vincent.
about that.
I don't quote me, but yeah, you could actually stay there, and it's trippy because fans from all over the world come to LA and they stay there, and who knows
Wow.
what goes on in there, but
Of course you know what
you just
went
feel
on.
the energy shift. Definitely when you're there, you feel the energy shift.
Okay, okay, okay. I love that. Well, you know what? Since we're down here live on location, um, downtown Santa Ana, I got my homeboy DJ U-Neek down here, man, and this gentleman is somebody that he's put me on to a lot of good grooves, and every time I come down here, he pretty much treats this like home. He's like, hey man, you at your house. So I'm like, wow. He's like pretty much like, hey bro, it's juice in the refrigerator. Go get it yourself. Like like that's how he treats me. So it's like it's all good. It's all good. But this is DJ U-Neek, man.
What up?
He's down here
Hey,
in Santa Ana, and he's just doing this thing, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. You know.
Well, I mean, I do the same thing every day, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's the same routine. Just, pretty much paint, draw, mix, repeat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do some bomb on Mondays too, right?
Somewhat.
You do something really great on Mondays.
Mondays, no.
What's that? What's that mix you put together on mix on
Oh, okay, that's Sundays.
Sundays? Okay.
Sundays, but now it's been like randomly. I just pop on there and just start mixing, and people just, you know how it sends notifications.
Yeah.
So like, just want to listen and it's
Okay.
random
Okay.
stuff, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
How did you get your start? Like, did you start DJing hip hop?
hip hop first.
Hip hop first.
Yeah, hip
Yeah.
hop for sure. Then you know, I always like music, all types of music.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to watch the DJs at quinceañeras and stuff, and say that's what I want to do.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, you know. So
You smoking them all now.
I
Look, you see how cool he is. Like, all right, yeah. But what's your first selection for us,
Don't
man? What do you
sleep on
got
those
for us?
quinceañera DJs though. Don't sleep
Oh
on
no,
them.
I don't sleep on him. I done seen some monsters.
I got
This dude would Ginsu anybody though.
some after. I don't know how you say his name or whatnot, but how do you
Don't
pronounce it?
Girl Kai? Girl Kai.
I don't
Arthur
know.
Girl Kai.
Homie, he looks like a vampire and shit. Like,
Yeah,
but this is like I could play this.
I'll
I
hold
could
it
play
up.
this whole record, bro. I could play this whole record, and then over and over, and I won't get tired of it.
yeah. Arthur Girl Kai, he does sit there. He looks like a vampire right there.
Yeah.
I'm very
Fitting
interested
for
to see what he's getting ready.
Halloween.
You know about this? You know about this, Blaze?
Nah.
No, I don't either. We
Whoops.
get ready to find out. 1972. I'm good. Thank you, brother.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
Ficou vazio meu quarto, a cama eu meu cobertor. Não sei se fala as paredes, põe disco pra ouvir. Eu sei lá. Quem sabe eu deite na rede, olhei no livro talvez, saia pra ver os amigos, pra também pensar em
Homies on point, Marshall.
So I was just informed there's a Ghostface Killer sample in this. The Apollo joint.
Grown.
See, this is why I like to come down here with him.
This Flipside got another sample. Let's see if you recognize this one.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and taste it. Hell, Arthur Verocai. We probably. See, this is why I like getting down with this guy. Tell me if you recognize this sample, Blaze.
Yeah, it's it sounds like Stairway to Heaven, bro. But you know they were influenced by that shit for sure. If I find it, there it is. Listen to this. Big bite off of Stairway to Heaven. Somebody sampled.
Planta algodão, planta nuvens pelo chão. A noite quando volta, traz estrelas no invernal, cofres do sertão que semeia no quintal. Descendo no horizonte, ele tira seu chapéu, olhando um olho d'água que cuspia para o céu.
If you know this one.
Deitado na paisão.
What sample is that one?
That's off of the second album. The what is it? The minstrel show.
Okay, yeah. Which
Yeah,
one?
I forgot the name of that track, but it's on there.
Okay,
It
well
sampled that little part.
you're gonna have me revisiting the minstrel show.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a
Yeah.
dope ass album.
At Fifth and Fashion. That's the only thing I can remember from that.
No,
Fifth
that
and
was dope.
Fashion was my shit off of the minstrel show. So this is why we're down here with DJ U-Neek. He's a monster, and he uniquely finds those great grooves. Well, oh, boys and girls, I've been going by the name of Just Daryle on Instagram forever. And there's a reason why I go off of the name Just Daryle. It's because of Daryle Coley. Rest in peace. He passed away in 2016, I want to say. But he passed away of diabetes complications. But
Oh wow.
this gentleman was a yes. This gentleman was a staple in gospel music. The same way that I would hear Luther Vandross and Freddie Jackson in the house is the same way I would hear Daryle Coley. And he was he ended up coming up here to LA or coming down to LA basically, but he was based out of the Bay. And if you give me a second, I'm getting ready to play a song called "Hang On In There." This is another one of those type of songs that I think you guys will love. Even his first album, he dedicated this album to the likes of like people who he worked with, like Philip Bailey, Sylvester, uh, Pete and Sheila. That's the E's, if you want to know. And the great Sylvester, rest in peace. Again, this is one of those voices that was a staple in gospel music, just the same way that you would hear about Luther, you would hear about Daryle Coley. So this is where I actually got my Instagram name from. And if you give me just a brief second, I'm getting ready to get you guys together.
It looks like it's a mint copy.
Yes, it's very much, man.
Look
Yeah.
at that. If it has little white hairs on it, that means it's never really been played. Look at that. The
Come
little white
on,
paper
man.
right there. See, that's just
Yeah.
brand new.
Clean.
Brand new,
See that what
baby.
I'm saying?
Did you get that at?
Come on, freaks.
Thank you.
Come on, somebody. Somebody. Yes, I
Set
thought
up.
so. What I did, boys and girls, is I knew that the Funk Freaks, I knew again it was gonna be very hard to pull three records coming down here, and I knew Blaze had a lot of packing to do. So I was like, let me just go down. I'm gonna be down there anyway. Let me just stop by the record store and see what I can find. And I just grabbed a couple of things. So hang on in there. It's gonna be the selection that I hit you guys with. I don't want to hit you with the 45 that I had earlier. And hopefully I just hit it right on the nose. So let's find out. I got it straight over there. Okay. I'm gonna start it over a little bit because I want y'all to. There we go. Daryle Coley, hang on in there. From his first album, Just Daryle. And when I record my first album, I'm going to name it Just Daryle. I just need the E at the end of that. Come on, somebody.
You're so weary from the struggle. The enemy's got you down. So you look to friends and loved ones, but there's no help to be found. So you try to keep on fighting, but the battle's been long and hard, and the enemy keeps raging. So now you put your trust in God. Keep the faith to the end. Fight the fight, you will win. Stand your ground, don't give in.
That's for you, Rascal.
Hang on.
Hey.
Don't give in. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. And this is again, this is Daryle Coley. He came from the famed Hawkins singer. So, oh happy day. He was one of those voices in that choir that was singing. So, rest in peace to Daryle Coley. Again, he's brought my family many a joy with his voice. I've had many a time to see him in different gospel concerts. Y'all know I was a church kid, so um, this is just one of those, another one of those offerings. And I'm happy that the Funk Freaks had a copy down here, so I could just play it. Because if not, at some point I was gonna play it anyway. But it's just good there. It's always good to have doubles and triples and quadruples. So
You're always
just
dropping
zero.
those gospel gems.
Yes, 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 yes. What do you have for us, Sister
All
Blaze?
right. So my little homage to Cali. I spent 3 years working with Soul Assassins Radio and Mugs and Earn Dog. So I wanted to play some Cypress Hill, actually from their second album, which this is a classic right here. If you don't know about Black Sunday, but Lil Putos, I gotta go hard like that for my Central and South American peeps here in LA. Much love and shout out everybody at SA.
That's the one right there. That's the one I like. That's the best one.
1993.
One letter, two letter, three letter, putos tried to jack me. They got the putos taking no shit when push comes to shove. Cause a nigga showed me no love. Step back, punk, cause I'm a Latino. What I bring though is the hardcore lingo. Funkin', but you don't understand. Now I gotta stand with the Glock in my hand, no scope. And there's no hope, cause I'm dishing out my 4-5 slug and it ain't missing. Here it comes hissing, here it comes humming at ya. Now the slug is coming at ya. One letter, two letter, 300. Better hit the gas, cause hit the slug comes. What do you know? Click, click goes the gun. Make him run, boy, make him run, boy, make him run.
Hey. Yeah, man. Lil Puto, Cypress Hill.
Yeah.
Off of Black Sunday. And the dope thing about this is a double LP number one. And then also, if you open it on the inside, it gives you 19 facts about cannabis right on the inside, just in case you needed some more persuasion. And they were doing
I don't
this
think
for
I've
a
ever
minute.
opened my copy, bro, like that.
You see that? He said he don't think he ever opened his copy like that. He pretty much tried to keep it sealed. Yeah.
It's good.
I'm gonna check
So
it
now
out.
you can see the
Yeah,
inside
let's
of
see. Let's see.
it, and
Give
you
me a
can get
number. Let's
19
see.
different facts.
I'm gonna break down and just do it. I'm gonna
Wait,
I'm
yeah,
gonna I'm gonna open mine up when I
19.
get to
Let's
the
go
back.
with 14.
14 is in 1988, the DEA's own administrative law judge concluded that marijuana is one of the safest therapeutically active substances known to man.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes,
Messy.
yes. There was no lies told right then either.
Nope,
19
and there's
facts.
18 more where that came from,
And
right?
I believe I've partaken in all 18, 19 of them things. Yes, yes. What you got next for us over there, DJ U-Neek? He was so much
Um,
into the music, he didn't even cue his next
I
record.
did not,
He did not. Yes, 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 yes.
but let's see. I got some right here.
That's okay. Oh, Blaze, I'm sad, man. Because you know what I'm saying? I got to catch you spin a couple times one time up here. Oh, wait, before I even say that, look what he got in his hand, Blaze. Look at this, Blaze. This dude's about to do this to us.
You know who
Oh,
this is, right? This is the man right here.
Yeah.
that is the man. I wish I had still had hair because I would do that.
Yeah, no, I do this right here. Look at
Oh, I do that.
this right here.
No, I
Two.
do this.
It's that two. Yeah. He's like, what? That's what's up.
I do that.
Should I play the funk one or should I play the sample, homie?
Man, play whatever on your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give us a sample, give us that. Shout out to the Braves beating on the Astros right now. I wore my special Hank Aaron hat right now. It's my commemorative. Hopefully they can get it.
I feel that we should take the time, express
Sounds kinda
what's
weird.
in
It's
our
an underage
hearts
chick.
and mind. I know
Yeah, this is a
we
weird
have
song,
many
man.
things to say. We shouldn't waste another day. Why don't we get Give love a chance. Bring back into our romance the things we hold so close, my dear. Understanding closeness fears. Life is now a different scene. The lady's only 17. Some people think that she's too young. They say her life has just begun. No reason to feel insecure. Her mind and body all so pure. I'd love to share my life with her. Seemingly I love you too. Life is so many changes I've seen. Don't you know? Loving you, finding out how much you mean to me. Don't you know? No. Holding you, high. Embrace until our heart meets this one. I love you.
There's a sample right here. I don't know. See if homie knows this one. What's up, Marshall?
Now that we have made a way with us.
Let's video a funky one from him. He got everything. He's got the soul. He's got the funk.
Jazz.
Heavy funk too, not just funk. Just.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, it's dope, man.
You ain't hip, a mother jumping, you ain't. You ain't hip. You ain't hip, a mother jumping, you ain't. You ain't hip.
I want to hear quick.
You ain't hip, a mother jumping, you ain't. You ain't hip.
With you one on the bass.
A mother jumping, you ain't. You ain't hip.
What do you mean? Why don't you clean up your life and empty the...
Raphael can do some background.
Raphael can do some background. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is the one I was trying to play though, man. My bad, I'm hogging shit up.
You ain't hogging nothing. I mean, I'll pull that.
This is pretty heavy shit.
Sound
Man.
like running water.
Like they're on a carnival ride or some shit, right? Like that big boat.
I don't know one here. Riding that one out. You do.
I'm the one. This guy was too much. Yeah, he did that peanut butter track
Yes.
and Habo Glabo on the Bernard
Habo
Ray.
Glabo driven.
All those little voices and shit.
Yeah. You can tell Bernard Wright's playing on some of that too. You can hear
The
it.
horns too. It's Tom Brown.
Yes, Tom Brown. It's all the same players.
Arista record.
Yeah. Lenny White, all of them. Lenny Drummond. They
Yeah.
all doing their own thing together.
Yeah, man.
Man, how do I follow that? You can't follow that. Well, I guess I have to. But I'm
Come
gonna
on
follow
now.
it. I'm gonna follow. It ain't gonna be nothing funky like that. I'm gonna follow it up with the hood.
I
And
got
since
something.
Houston is playing Atlanta, I'm gonna give respect to Bun B. See how I did that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
sure.
respect to Bun B and the Pimp, and I'm gonna tell y'all a cool Pimp C story right after I play this song. This was delivered right after. This was right after the Pimp had got he was free. Pimp got locked up and it was free. They hit him on some conspiracy charges and he came out and he had something he had to say. So he had the first verse. I'm gonna give you a piece of Bun's verse, give you the Pimp's verse.
He don't
Jay-Z
play.
is actually on this song too. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member. So yeah, you gotta congratulate that. That's major for you know, for everything that Jay-Z's been through to make it to that step. Phew. Phew. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. I'm gonna make sure that I'm keyed up properly. Give me just a second, boys and girls. I don't wanna mess up the step. I can hear them cussing. I can hear them cussing at me now. What the hell? Oh, come on.
GK, hold up, talking about.
Pimp CPH real polo, that heel figure. Made myself a ghetto star on the slab, sipping bar, smoking, setting. The mother don't come back right. That's how get pop, trying to get the cheaper price. Watch your paper, guard your life, cause most of these ain't living right. Keep your pistol a fight, cause I hijack every night. I keep my mind on my money. Fame. Big face hunters, deep in the game. Hitting the corner in the candy thing. Sitting on leather, gripping the grain.
Good give, good drink, big money. Hey, with no leather gripping drink. I handle my business, so I think I deserve it. Hey, yeah. When I came in the dough, I said it before. I never fuck what I no more. I never pull up with nothing less than a four. And I smoke cigars, it ain't just for the show. I'm blessed from the dough and known for my sit eye. I send in baby mama home with a split eye. You can have it. I ain't sending them in out. Smoke the freestyle, low instrument out, 10 out. Flip through the biggest streets of PA. Mother judge, prosecutor, and the DA. Head to the H with a three-way, two-way, four-way. Anyway, the pro say, never hear say, no, I won't, no, I can't stop it, and no, I don't. Cause if you know, I might just explode and slap in the face with a pie LMO. Cause I get told.
Let's get throwed by Bun B featuring Pimp C, Young Jeezy, Zero on the hook, and Jay-Z with the last verse. Now, when I was in Patchwork Recordings, I had the honor of recording with Pimp C many times because he lived in Atlanta at one point. He just wanted to do it. And the way Pimp would say, Atlanta, I live in Atlanta. So Pimp one day had a discrepancy with a group out of Atlanta. I don't know if they ended up piecing that up. So if you guys know the Youngbloods, he felt like Sean Paul sounded like him. Well, Sean Paul and the Youngbloods were recording out of Patchwork the exact same day, and Pimp ended up finding out. So I come in, little chipper guy. Hey, how you doing? You know, he pulls a 45 off the console and he aims it at me. Now I just walk in the door. He was like, "Who is you?" And I'm like,
You sound just like him.
"Sir, I'm here to engineer your session." He said, "No, boy, who is you?" And I said, I'm Daryle." He was like, "Hold on, Daryle. Ain't nobody tell me no Daryle coming in here." And I was like, um, listen, Mr. Pimp, I'm just here to like assistant engineer your session. Just gonna tape the boards down and change the tapes, and I'm just gonna be here. No, 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 no. Who is you? So at that point, Kurt from Patchwork saw it from his office. He comes rushing into the room, and the way I was in the door, I couldn't pull the door and run out because, you know, if you know studio doors, you know how they're airtight. I couldn't pull it and run. Somebody had to get it from the other side. So I'm in the door. I'm on the door like this, literally in the door. He pushes. Kurt comes in and pushes like, no. So I kind of duck off in the other room. Kurt was like, look, man, Pimp, you cannot pull triggers on my help. He said, hold on. He with you? He said, yes. Yes, you cannot do that. He said, come here, son. Let me talk to you. Now, Pimp C's only a year older than me, y'all. So that's what makes this even funny. He said, let me tell you something. He has the gun still in his hand. He said, the pimp love you. And you know what? You got hard. And I said, I got hard. He said, you got hard. And I'm going to tell you like this. Had you pulled a gun on the pimp like that, the pimp would have peed on himself. But you got on some gold khakis and your khakis is clean. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you love your lady, he started talking about this weird stuff, then you going to be a good man. Do you love your lady? I said, yeah, pimp. He said, all right. Well, this is what I'm gonna do for you. The pimp got some money right here, and this is for y'all. And he pretty much paid for us to have dinner that night. And he was very apologetic for pulling the gun on me all the way up until the time he died off of Sunset Boulevard. So I hear you there. Rest in peace to Pimp C. That is my Pimp C story. Yes, the drink for Pimp C over there. And yeah, I will always love Pimp C, man. I never have a bad thing to say, but he could have took my life that day out of his paranoia. But I'm glad that we had the opportunity to talk it out. Yes, 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 yes.
Now, how
Sister,
do I follow that?
Yes, yes, yes. No, you can easily follow that.
I don't
You a
have a
monster.
Pimp C story. It's all good
No, that's
though.
all right. You giving us a nice little rundown of what you had going on in L.A.
Yeah, man. Actually, the next joint I'm gonna play is from a band from Oakland. I want to give much love
Oh,
to my Bay Area heads with Tower of Power, and let me just say with Lenny Williams' voice, who sings lead for them, at least at this point in time. Actually, there's been like 50 musicians that have toured with them in like a 40 plus year span. But anyway, his voice is just really dope. And Man from the Past is what I selected from their fourth album, Back to Oakland, Tower of Power.
High, high, out of the past. He came a walking, and he walked right back into your life. Ain't no need in you trying to deny it, girl. 'Cause you know I ain't telling no lie. I can tell by the look in your eye that the fire for him still burning you inside. Since he's been back, girl, things just seem to change. While the other night in your sleep, you even called out his name. I thought our love would last. Hey, but it seems I've been replaced by a man from the past. He came walking, and he walked all over our love. When we first got together, you said your thing with him was through.
Under right there. Tower of Power, Man from the Past, 1974, fourth album. Back to Oakland. Shout out my Bay Area heads.
you
Yeah.
know that's the one I don't have. That's what we were just talking about. Is that
Yeah.
still shrink wrapped?
Yo,
Is
this
that one
whole
still
joint.
shrink?
What's up?
Speak of what you were saying.
I'm saying from this is like the album that U-Neek was talking about as far as like this has funk, this has soul, R&B, like all
Yeah,
like it's a fire album front to back.
yeah, that's the one I don't have. That's the one I don't have. I was
That
like,
always
man,
happens. That always
yeah, no, yeah,
happens.
yeah, yeah. You got me on that one.
Hmm.
That's a good one. That's a real good one, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow, Blaze, unique.
Yeah.
What you got, man? Y'all
Um,
killing me with these samples over here, man. I came down here just naked, and y'all just whooping me right now. I'm taking the
It's
L.
not a competition. We're sharing.
My turn.
My turn.
got some hip hop right here.
Okay,
One
okay.
of my favorite producers, Alchemist, for sure. That's the
Yeah.
man.
Uh-huh.
And let's hold this up if you want. I don't know.
Say, hold it, Daryl.
If you want,
Hold
I'm
my
trying. I'm
hand.
trying to play this record real quick.
Hold my hand. So they put the dots over. Oh, put the Elvis in.
Yeah,
They said, okay, I got you. Got
this shit is so dope.
Don't give a fuck. I ain't no nice guy or nothing.
That's right, homie. Hope that you knew.
Look, there he is now. Listen to some music to get my soul touched.
This is a Game Breaker featuring Earl Sweatshirt.
Fuck it, 2 tears in a bucket, cause these fuckers could never touch us. In the midst of the calm, we bringin' ruckus. Bitches, nothing in the discussion. I will be double clutching, leave a chunk looking slunk, give a punk a fucking concussion. Why you frontin', speaking nothing like a bad preacher? Rolling mad tree while you camping over your last reefer. Catch me back seat, email decline. Y'all rat features. Keep your beat to get your track ether. Nigga, careful what you rapping for. I'm gumming at these rappers' throats. I'm spitting raw. I'ma kill them all, but I be laughing though. Ashing in a champagne glass, cause I'm irrational. I'm showing ass. Shorty's getting gas at all the cash I blow. Again, I'm passing go laughing. A timely fashion. This rapping shit is my passion. No acting, I make it happen. Look back at your whack. Yeah, shit, give me racks. About the cash or the stats. You can't imagine. Spark it and flash past it.
I am the coldest speaking. You are a hoe that's decent. Looking to hold and squeezing. I'm scheming on dome and piecing. Back to the Olive Garden. Read it like Paul McCartney. Beetle, and every time you see him, know the armor sparkly. Nah, doggy barking, potty mouth is probably cotton closet full of army fatigue buckets and dirty costings. Flirting with the blunt before I lick it. She filling out of curves and she can serve as an apprentice. Rolling blunts, rolling sleeves when I dirty up the ditches. And never serving dick the week she finishes a sentence.
He said Olive Garden breaded like Paul McCartney.
Yeah. And his voice is, I mean, his verse is all
Reddit.
right. It's okay, but I'm thinking Damo a little more.
Yeah.
And Alchemist for sure. You know what I'm saying? This whole
Damo
LP.
kill that shit.
Alchemist is just a man. I don't give a fuck. That fool fucking-
What's the joint with Prodigy and Freddie Gibbs though?
Oh, that's
Mm.
we're just
The
playing
two.
that.
Oh, y'all were playing that earlier.
Till the angels come, I think.
Till-
Yeah, that's it. Till the angels come.
I'm gonna have to check this out. So
Yeah.
this was only a 1,000 print, and they ended up getting an extra 15 run. So he actually has 1,015 on y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up getting an extra run of that, man. So that's bomb.
That's what's up.
I'm definitely trying to look out for that. Cause yeah. What did you just say about that? What was that line you just quoted that you liked out of there?
What stuck
Breaded
out
like-
was the Olive Garden breaded like Paul McCartney.
That was
Found
hard,
that
man.
funny.
Yo, that was
Hard.
really hard. Well, boys and girls, what I'm getting ready to hit you guys with is another special I just got from the Funk Freaks down here. And this album has eluded me for years.
Hard to find. It's hard to find.
I had my hands on one, and my guy would not sell it to me. He was one of the contributors to this show once before. He was a guest. His name is DJ Oxygen. He had it. He ended up selling it overseas, Braves home run. He ended up selling it overseas for $800. And I was just like, ah! And this album has eluded me. I wanted the record so bad, but he just didn't want to sell it to me. He sold me a Messiah record, and he hated that I had it because I would always rub it in. But they ended up repressing this as of late, and not only did they repress it, but they repressed it with, I want to say, 8 new songs. These new songs that came on this album are all, So those are it's a 2-disc album. The first album is basically the original. The second album is all of the new songs, and they're like late 80s to early 90s type get down, and that's what I'm getting ready to give you right here. Greg Brown. The song I'm getting ready to share with you guys is called Hard to Give It Up. This song will be featured this Thursday on Night Rides and Slow Jams. I want to say episode 42, which will be dedicated to my dear friend Jovita Moore, who just passed away of brain cancer. So at the tender age of, I want to say Jovita was like early 50s. So she was a newscaster in the city of Atlanta, and I played this song for her before, and she was like, "Why don't you ever like play this anywhere?" And I was like, "Not this." So
You didn't have it.
no, I didn't have it to do it. And the thing is the thing about Night Rides, I try to not play records that I don't have. I try to keep it authentic to what I have in my collection. So if I don't have it, you won't get an MP3. But I got it now, so it'll be on episode number 42. I'm getting ready to cue this up. This is Hard to Give. You got Greg Brown and Kevin Allen on this song. And this is getting ready to be some monstrous things right here. I want you guys to taste this bass and the synth and everything about it. The cool thing about this song
He's excited.
the bass in this song and the synth were double stacked. This is so beautiful. So just 1 second. Let me cue this up and I'll get this together. Hard to Give.
That's a nice reissue, bro. They did the whole, the whole thing.
Yeah, we're going to open this thing up.
This is the real deal. This is authorized. This is an authorized reissue. Oh, it breaks my heart.
She's so serious. She's a kind of girl that can break your heart. us. When she floats around and struts her stuff, I don't know why I bother with her, 'cause all the other guys are after her. I'd be crazy with jealous rage. Then she tells me I should act my age. 'Cause once you have her, it's hard to give it up. 'Cause once you have her, it's hard to give it up. Just the thought of her, ooh, it gets me hot. But I can't take it, 'cause all she wants to do is reduce and hang out. She never has time to spend with me, and I'm alone with my fantasies. She tells me that it don't mean a thing, but I want her so bad 'cause it's such a good thing. 'Cause once you had it, it's hard to give it up.
Hey.
That's Network on the I Need You album. Hard to Give It Up. Side 2, boys and girls. This is definitely one of them night rides and slow jams type grooves. And I'm honored to have this on the episode that I honor one of my dear friends who's no longer with us. So everything happens for a reason. And yeah, man, we're raising one up for Joe Vita. He just took a sip for us. So yeah, much love to Joe Vita and much love to
Yes.
her children who are still survived here, her son and her daughter and her mother. So much love to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Word.
man.
U-Neek, neek, 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 neek,
What up?
neek, neek.
That
Oh,
was
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chaotic Blaze, 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 Blaze. It's your turn,
For
right?
my final selection, I had to go with another, LA classic. And actually, this is probably, I don't know, between this and Death Certificate, my favorite album from Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying? My selection for this album today is with my boy Chuck D, Endangered Species. And yeah, if you guys don't know, Bomb Squad was on the production for this. So yeah, I had to go with some Ice Cube, Endangered Species, featuring Chuck D.
At the bottom of our news tonight, there's been a new animal aimed in the direction of falling off the face of the earth. Yes, young black teenagers are recorded to be the oldest and the newest creatures added to the endangered species list. As of now, the government has not made steps to preserve the blacks. When asked why, a top law official adds, because they make good game hunting.
Peace. Don't make me laugh. All I hear is motherfuckers rapping sucker trash. Living large, telling me to get out the game. I'm a nigga, gotta live by the trigger. How the fuck do you figure that I can say peace and the gunshots won't cease? Every cop killer goes ignored. They're just sending another nigga to the morgue. A boy scored. They can give a fuck about us. They rather catch us with guns and white powder. If I was old, they'd probably be frenemies. Since I'm young, they consider me the enemy. They'll kill 10 of me to get the job correct. To serve, protect, and break a nigga's neck. Cause I'm the one with a trunk of funk and fuck the police in the tape deck. You should listen to me cause there's more to see. Call my neighborhood a ghetto cause the house is minorities. Now the color don't know you can rather not hide. These are tales from the dark side. All of us are endangered. Damn!
Fire. Let me check these verse. Dope too. 1990.
You wanna free Africa? I'll stare at ya. Cause we ain't got it too good in America. I can't fuck with them overseas. My homeboy died over keys and cocaine. It was plain and simple. The 9mm went to the temple. What's the sound? I put the bitch down and ran to the schoolyard bathroom. Looked in the trash can, yo, it had room. So I ducked my ass in it for a minute. Covered with trash, I had to lay back. Mad as fuck, think about the payback. Tonight, they cool had a little fun. I went home and cut the barrel on my shotgun.
Yeah, man. I had to end it right there. Endangered Species.
Yes.
Featuring Chuck D off of Cube's debut album, America's Most Wanted, 1990. off of
That was
Parody.
my favorite part is that pop, pop, pop,
Yeah, that's
pop.
a
Yeah,
real
yeah, yeah,
shock.
yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah.
cold. That was cold, man. I enjoy every last one of those selections. You took me on a definitely on a LA ride right then. What are you gonna miss most about Los Angeles?
Definitely. I mean, I don't know. The weather is really up there, high on
Yeah.
that scale, just because it's always fresh. But just like just like any city, every city has its own vibe and people. But specifically with LA, it's really really strong, and I respect that coming from New York. Whether it's just the food or the people or just the vibes with fellow people within the music sphere, all of that stuff. So but LA ain't going nowhere. The
Yeah,
world is
yeah, yeah.
smaller. I just hop on a plane and come back. But you know, it's all love. I definitely have LA holds a very special place in my heart. It's the place where my daughter was born. Spend 7 good years here, so nothing but good memories. I'll be back though.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I'm really excited about what you're doing down there. Can you tell us a little bit about the school?
Yeah, so if you're not doing so already, please follow Break Free Orlando. We will be Orlando's premier hip hop school teaching breaking, emceeing, art, DJing, and music production. So we're gonna house all those elements of hip hop at our location with some dope instructors that have been doing their thing for a hot minute. Actually, our music production instructor, Da Vinci, ill producers. He's actually touring with the Fugees right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we got a
Okay.
lot of dope people on staff. Bringing a good learning environment to the youth in Orlando.
Man, well, yeah, I can't wait till you get up and running, and I definitely want to come down there. I would love
Yeah,
to
man,
see that,
come
and
through.
congratulations for
Everyone,
what you all are doing for the children, because that's
thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Anytime that you get the opportunity to give back to the next generation, I love to see that. Yeah.
Definitely. Like I tell you all the time, like with the Olympics coming up in 2024, with breaking in the Olympics, the scope on how hip hop culture is looked at is going to be changed, and we need to be, telling our own history. So keep it like
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
Yeah, these kids don't know
Nah,
much of anything nowadays.
they gonna know now
It
though.
just makes me sad.
Yeah,
They don't,
Yeah.
I mean, some kids I'll be DJing, they don't even know who like Too Short is or like the Easy E. It's like what the?
they don't know. They don't
That's
Yeah.
know.
crazy
But
stuff.
Yeah.
that's why you got people like us that what I'm saying
Yeah,
keep it
sure.
going. Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
that's good.
crazy how, global this is, and the kids overseas know way
Kids overseas
more than
know.
the kids out here as far
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
our culture and our pioneers and,
Yep.
and gatekeepers and stuff. So,
Yeah.
like locations like ours and other schools throughout the country, and just people that are just sharing it, like what we're doing here today, we're a part of that as far as it being thriving and succeeding moving forward. So, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Props to us.
Come on.
Keeping it moving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, you hear that? You hear that? We got the sound effects over and all that stuff. We raised one up to Joe Vita. He raised it up. So yeah. Yeah. Unique, what you
Yeah.
got, man?
I got some,
You see how we did that? That was like a radio kind of TV move. How we stalled that out, and it was perfect. Come on, somebody.
some, uh, some Soul Assassins, maybe you want to say.
Soul
Hey.
Assassins? Who? Crazy.
Let me live the life I love, 'cause I love the life I live.
That's it.
Let me live it to the bone. If you don't like it, leave me alone. Freedom! I want freedom! I want freedom! That's what I want. That's what I need.
Here comes the part.
I like to have a good time.
Nasty,
Yeah.
unique.
Yes,
You
sir.
have a on your show sometimes you pull samples and whatnot, right?
I play, dude. I'll be whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes I play some high energy disco,
I
house,
remember.
whatever, you know. But yeah, I'll be pulling samples. If I'm playing hip hop, I'll just pull covers right before or after the song that sampled it. You know.
So what I want you guys to do is to make sure that you follow Unique because he's much like me. He's like a ghost sometimes, but when he gets online, he's on there.
Oh
So
yeah,
you want to make sure that you follow him because you'll get a lot of stuff like that and more.
yeah, more
Yeah,
for
you hear
sure.
that? More.
Non-stop for 2 hours at least, like non-stop,
Ooh.
just bang, bang, bang.
He's a machine, and I really appreciate everything that you've shown me. It's records, man. That we have a mutual friend, Greedy, and Greedy came down here. He was like, Unique said, "Nah, you want that one?" And I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "Play it." I played a little something. It was like, "Whoa!" He was like, "What I tell you?" So at that point, I stopped. I don't even ask questions anymore. If I see him nod his head or I look over at him and he got that look in his eyes, yeah, this is that guy.
I won't steer you the wrong way, bro.
No, you never do, man. You
Come
never
on now.
have, man. And we actually met actually at an open turntable situation, just spinning records. So,
He played the 12-inch version of the Dayton, The Sound of
oh,
Music.
I did. That's
That
right.
when he started his set with that shit, I was like, okay, this motherfucker knows.
He knows.
I sure did. I started it off. I sure did. I sure did. I came in with the sound of that clap. Yeah, yeah. Oh, damn! I remember that. That was right before the pandemic, too,
Yeah, right
man.
before.
That was right before the and we've been friends ever since, man. I've came down here to just to
Chill
come
out.
kick it with him, man. Just I love his energy. I love his musical knowledge, and I want everybody to follow him. I did not put up the things on the screen like I normally do because it's a different type of situation. But make sure you follow fresh underscore goods underscore gallery, or go to
Do it
at
right.
music is the key. You can just follow him from there.
Yeah.
Please support him. Please support our sister Blaze. We're going to reconvene together in at the top of the year. Blaze and I'll be back here.
Yep.
We'll have a guest. We'll decide who the guest to be at the top of the year. But you know, with her moving and everything and equipment and I just don't really want to play with everybody like that. You know, this is my sister, so it takes a lot to be honest with you guys. Like every week to 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 move on others' frequencies. So that's my sister right there, and that's who I get down with. So at the top of the year, we'll be back. We'll drop a couple of best of shows for you guys, and that's how we'll make this thing move. But man, um, Blaze, you got anything you want to close out with, man? I almost got sad, man, because yeah, that's my sister, man. She's about to bounce, y'all.
It's okay. It's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'll be back. But yeah, thanks for everybody that's shown me mad love here in LA, the Bay Area, Cali in general, and yeah, you'll see me back in 2022, right here with some fire ass selections. Today I kept it kind of classic, but you know, I'll dive into some other stuff in the new year. And I'm closer to a couple of record stores that I know some people
Yeah.
don't know about. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, and yeah, before you, I hope that we'll talk offline real quick so I can make sure I send you to that place I was telling you about.
Mm.
That place, yeah. I don't want to say it here because I don't want every DJ on here to go to this place and burn it out yet. So I'm gonna tell you guys in the room, but we ain't gonna say it online yet. Unique, you want to close? You got something? You got something you want to shout out or anything?
Nah, man, just it's a lot of fun here, man. So thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I should have had the camera this way so it looked like we was looking at Blaze the whole time. Like, yeah, you. Yeah. Just a different setup this week, but it's been all fun, man. And shout out to the Braves for whooping on Houston right now. Just a couple more innings, and they're about to get another World Series. Hopefully. City of Atlanta would love that. Anyway, boys and girls, this has been episode 37 of Music is the Key. We really appreciate everybody for getting down with us. Los just said, have a safe. There you go. So yeah, he said, have a
Thank
safe and
you. Thank
prosperous
you.
move there, Blaze. So
Appreciate
yeah,
you.
and we'll definitely see you guys at the top of the year. In 2 weeks, we'll do it. We'll start it around Thanksgiving. I'll start doing some best of type shows. We'll have it rolling in, and yeah, that'll give me a little time to be off too. And by the time we come back, I'll be fully record it up, and Blaze of her studio will be set back up and everything. And yeah, we'll be back to music is the key. So we'll see you guys at the top of the year. Thank you guys for your support. We out.
Peace.